Hi guys, David from BJJ, teaching and learning about jiu-jitsu, and today mind training. How you can use different tricks to enhance the learning by thinking and remembering new moves. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. It really helps. You can send me an email. It really helps to create some communication with my audience. Anyhow, how are you going to train your mind? So I will talk about 3 very simple ideas or tricks that I use with my students almost every class. The first one is to remember and anchoring one new fact. So let's say we have a class, we learn about, I don't know, the arm triangle or a leg drag entrance, whatever. I will finish my class and I will say to my student, take one thing that you didn't know 3 hours ago and think about it. It can be a whole new move. I never knew the arm triangle. Great, think about it. It could be a very small details. Whenever you're in side controls, close your hand like this or like that or whatever. Whenever you lift the leg, how to control the leg, how to grip. It could be a very small details or a very big one. It could be a new move, but one element. Don't try to remember everything. Don't grab too much. Take one element that you didn't know and mark it. And say, now I want to remember it. Like I have those 5 steps doing the armbar. First I control the elbow, then I will move my leg. I want to remember this sequence. Or I want to remember that the connection between my knee and my ankle in a triangle. I want to understand how to get the underhook in the butterfly, how to control the head. I don't know. Take one element that you didn't know and make sure that next time you know it. How are you going to do it? So basically this is learning, right? We always want to do it, but now I want to do it explicitly. So mark this one element that you need to remember and force yourself to think about it 2 or 3 or 4 times in the next few days. So I have a class on Sunday, next class, I don't know, Wednesday. How am I going to remember? How am I going to do it? I'm going to anchor it to few activity. I will say to my student, take this one element and you go home and you take a shower, hopefully. Think about you in the shower. Later tonight you're going to brush your teeth, again I hope. So think about it again. Next morning you're going to walk the dog, again think of that move. Spend 2 minutes thinking about how to set the arm triangle. You're going to brush your teeth again, you're going to drink your first coffee. So here's like 5 anchors. If you're going to use at least 3 of them, then you just spend 5 times, I don't know, 3 minutes of thinking 5 times about this move. You're definitely going to remember it. Right, by creating this anchor that forces you to think about what you need to learn, what you need to improve in your jiu-jitsu, it will do miracles. You will think about this move, and next class when you're going to repeat these ideas or extend them, you already know it. It's tattooed into your brain. So this is the first element that I always recommend. In the end of the class, force yourself to decide what is the new effect that you're going to remember, anchor it to like 2 or 3 next activity that you're sure you're going to do. Taking a shower, brushing your teeth, walking your dog, drinking a coffee, driving to work, I don't know, taking the sub, whatever, and think about it. Spend 2 minutes just saying the sequence. I'm controlling the hand, I'm putting my elbow on the ground, I'm putting his hand over my chest, creating pressure, pushing like, I don't know, the sequence of an arm drag, whatever, right? Just repeat the sequence. It will stuck to your brain. So this is the first element. Choosing one new fact, anchor it to your next activity. The other 2 mind tricks that I will recommend is, they are basically very similar. You finish one, think of one thing that you did good. It could be, I don't know, an amazing thing. I just, lace his leg and get to a great honey hole and go to a hill, great. Or it could be a very small thing. I was in side control and I remember to put knee pressure or closing my hand together. I don't know, I went to a great X choke. I used my X pass that I haven't used for many times and it works. One thing that is good, one thing that you say, damn, I was great today. Maybe your instructors told you, hey, it was a great move, it was a great sweep. Maybe you just hit the flower sweep, I don't know. Whatever move to say, today it was great. I was terrible, you hold the roll, but one thing happened good, and there's always one good element. Think of one thing that you did good. First of all, you'll feel better about yourself, which is great. And even more, when you're feeling good, when you say, I was good there, it helps you to remember. Right? We always learn better from when we know that it was a good experience. So take this good element and incorporate into your game. I never used the X plus and today it worked. Good. Let me do it more. It was a great sequence. I try a flower sweep, it block, I go to his armbar. Right? It's working good for me. Let me do it again. How I'm going to do it again, this is the trick. Because when I tell students, think about one good element, during time they learn to do it and say, yeah, I found my good element. Even someone come to me and, I suck all the rows. Say, think of one good element. He will find it. There's always something good in life. It's a great lesson. But you need to incorporate it. So how are you going to do it? Choose this element. Let's say I need to go more for the X plus. It's working good for me. I want to enhance it. How? Take out your phone, create an appointment, a message, small message, make your phone ring 10 minutes before class. Remind yourself, use more the flower sweep. You have a good triangle. Remember you have a good triangle. Remember you're a handsome guy and you have a good triangle. Just write it in your phone and make it ring 10 minutes before class. And say, oh, yeah, I need to go more to the flower sweep. Good. That's it. That's it. It will stick to your brain, and when you start the class and you start learning, you will eventually use it more. And that's the secret of learning. Find a good thing and use them more. So the second element or the second mind training that I use is just this. Find good thing and force yourself to think about them just before you start learning. The third element is basically the same idea. Find a negative thing. Find one thing that you did wrong. You finish class, you finish learning, you're so tired, you say, what was the first mistake that I did? Maybe I'm not defending my right side. Maybe my neck is too extended, I'm getting caught in a guillotine. Maybe I'm lazy and when they pass my guard, I don't fight against the cross face. I keep my lapel too open wide. I don't fight for grips. I don't know. Take one thing that you want to change and improve. How? In the same way. Take you out your phone, create a message in yourself. You remember you messed up, your neck was too extended. Just don't extend your neck. Control your lapels, fight for grips. Block the right side. Remember that after a sweep you want to establish the position, not get swept. One element is not you suck, but something that you can change. Remember when you side control to use shoulder pressure. So take one element that you want to change and force yourself to think about it just before your next roll. Again, use your phone. Put a message, make it ring, gling, gling, gling. My friend knows, they recognize my ringing phone and say, oh, this is what you're working on today. Great, let me see your message. Usually, it's remember you're handsome and good looking and go for the kimura. But, just as it's me. Sorry guys. But, force yourself to think about it before you start the class. It will make miracles to your game. Trust me. Try it for 2 weeks. What do you have to lose? Just 2 seconds to put a message, 2 seconds to read it. Just it. Siri, remind me next Wednesday to work on my kimura. That's it. If you use Apple. So, guys, 3 different mind tricks that can help you. First, take one fact that you didn't know 3 hours before the class and anchor it to your next activity. Walking the dog, drinking coffee, taking a shower, and think about that new fact. Second, take one good thing. Force yourself to think on the best thing you did in your role and remind yourself a few minutes before the next time you train. And finally, take one bad thing that you want to change and again, think about it a few minutes before your next role. I will never use all of them. I will usually take the fact and either the good thing or the bad thing and incorporate into my game. So 2 out of 3 every class for the next few weeks, and I guarantee to you, you will see the difference. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Please subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your day, enjoy the journey, and have a great time. Rus.